y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's Juliette Tameka. On this channel, I talk about everything lifestyle related to me, as far as military, traveling, self-care. I give advice, I vlog. So if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to my channel first. Join the Juju gang. Like this video, comment your opinions, thoughts, ideas, criticisms, whatever. If you've been here before, welcome back, boo. I appreciate you. Thanks for being part of the gang. So today, I am going to be talking about some of my pet peeves. I still have yet to do a get to know me tag video, like, you know, questions, answer type thing. But stuff like this, you basically still get to know me this way. So I wrote down some pet peeves of mine, some things that really grinds my gears, you know, and we're just gonna talk about that today. So something that happened to me this morning that I absolutely hate, and I do not know why people do it and they think it's okay. Like, just because we're on these apps that has, you know, the ability to do video calls and audio calls and stuff like that, does not mean that you can just up and call me. Like, no, we do not talk. I do not know you like that. We are not cool like that. Do not video call me because I'm not gonna answer. Like, I'm not gonna answer. So that's one thing that grinds my gears. Like, pet peeve of mine, don't do it. Like, just spare yourself the disappointment because I'm not answering. We ain't friends, we're not cool. Like, no, we might be Facebook friends, but we're not friends in real life. So yeah, video calling when people don't, like, I just think that's rude. Like, that's like, there's some etiquette to that, you know? Like, I feel like that's just like showing up to somebody's house unannounced. You just don't do that. Like, we need to get some social media etiquette, you know, going on around here, because that ain't cool. All right, number two. I don't know if it's just me. I'm pretty sure it's not just me, but like, this also goes along the whole social media vibe, right? And this also happened today as well. So don't be calling me baby. I'm not your girlfriend. You like me, and just because you like me doesn't mean I have to like you back. Doesn't mean that I owe you because you like me or you think I'm attractive. I am flattered. I appreciate it, but don't be in my inbox like, hey baby, you know, I always wanted you. You my girl. No. And I'm nice. So like, I'm not gonna let you down hard, which may lead people to believe that, you know, I'm somewhat interested, but I just don't want to be that person that be like, get the fuck out of my face. I mean, I think I can curse. Anyway, get out of my face, leave me alone, blah, 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 like, you ugly. I'm not doing all of that, like, but no, just like, it's not cool. It's not cool. My name is Juliette. You can call me Juju. Like, that's it. All right, so number three. When people you used to go to school with act like they know you. I literally probably just saw you pass you by in the hallways, and I graduated from high school 10 years ago, okay? There are people out there who I probably didn't even talk to my senior year, who be like, you know, social media is a thing now. We done glowed up. I don't look like how I used to look 10 years ago now. Your girl done glowed up. So like, don't be acting like you know me. Like, you don't know me. And if you did know me then, you definitely don't know me now, because I have grown so much. Like, I haven't lived in my hometown since I graduated high school. So that's not cool. Like, if you're gonna try to like reconnect with someone, start there. Try to reconnect. Don't act like, oh, you used to do this, you used to do that. Oh, I know you from this. Like, and everybody has a past. Like, people know people from their past, but just because you knew of someone doesn't mean you know them. So like, when you come and you want to approach them and you want to be like, hey, how are you? How are things going? Where are you at in your life right now? Are you in a relationship? No one seems to ask that question. Just because I don't post anything like that. Some people are super private about their relationships, like, they just do not put it out there. And I'm one of those people. Like, honestly, I don't like to put my relationships out there like that. Like, you won't know unless I tell you, you know, like you might think, you know, you might have some doubts. You might see this person, you know, on my social media. I might post, and I'm not like making like a post about them. Snapchat, I be on Snapchat all the time. You might see them on my stories somewhere on Snapchat, Instagram, and you might guess, you might think you have an idea, but you don't know until I actually tell you. So if you're trying to reconnect with somebody, I could be married. I mean, that's a little stretch, but I could be like, you know, in a legit relationship and y'all coming at me sideways. I don't like that. That's one of my pet peeves. That's not cool. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Like, if you're gonna approach somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time, you know, be on some, hey, how are you? How are you doing? How's life type tip, instead of, oh, well, I know you from here, so don't act like you don't know me, blah, blah, blah. I don't know you, actually. I barely remember your name if it wasn't for Facebook. Yeah, all right, moving along. So number 4, sugar daddy scams. So sugar daddy scams is a thing. Ladies, be careful out there. If a man is hitting you up saying, hey, I think you're pretty, I want you to be my sugar baby, I'm gonna spend this allowance on you, blah, 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 don't believe him. First of all, sugar daddies ain't out there scouting. Like, they're not on Instagram scouting. They're not on Twitter scouting. Like, men with money who actually want to be sugar daddies do not approach you like that. Those are scammers, hun. Speaking from experience, I don't want to get into details, but speaking from experience, they are scammers. Do not. And these scammers these days, they just so bold. Like, it's like on a daily, not on a weekly basis, I probably get like 3-4 sugar daddy scam messages. And I even got a sugar mama. They even got the sugar mama vibes going on out here. The sugar mama scam. So like, don't give out any of your personal information. If they want to send you a check, don't believe that. You can't email a check. Don't deposit nothing. If it's too good to be true, if it sounds like it's too good to be true, it probably is. Don't do it. I hate that. Like, don't believe it. If you're gonna get you a sugar daddy, get your sugar daddy the right way. There's a lot of girls on YouTube who talk about, you know, how to get a sugar daddy. On Instagram, talk about how to get a sugar daddy. People who are legit, that you don't have to get sugar out to get, you know, the benefits. There's some books that you can read. I read them. I don't have a sugar daddy at the moment. I'm speaking into the future that, you know, that'll happen, because why not? Like, why not? All right. Let's see. When girls hate, like, I hate when other women hate on other women. Well, I guess women wouldn't do that, but when girls hate on each other, just because, you know, like, first of all, because this person carries themselves a certain way, and so, okay, for example, if a female seems like she's like, just like standoffish, you know, whatever the case may be, but you've never had like a actual conversation with her, don't just assume that she's mean, that she's rude or anything like that, because it could just be like her personality. You don't know why this person has their guard up. You don't know what this person's going through. We're literally like in the middle of a pandemic. People who are dying, like family members that are dying, that they can't go visit, they can't go see. So just like be gentle, you know, like, and be compassionate. There's a lot of people out there who have things going on that they mask to the world, and they may show themselves to the world as one way, but deep down they feel a totally different way. So just don't hate on nobody. Don't be mean for no reason. Like, don't be mean for no reason. Like, I've always been told that I was like the nice friend. Granted, I can joke, I can crack jokes, I'm sarcastic, whatever, but at the end of the day, it's like all love. Like, I don't really like not dislike anybody, for real. Yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, like, don't hate for no reason. Like, don't hate. Like, if somebody's like legit doing something to you, like, defend yourself, of course. Like, if you, I don't believe in beef. I have beef with no one. Like, I'm literally good. Like, people who literally be like arguing with people like all the time and having beef with people, like, how you do that? Like, I don't even have the energy to put into that. Like, I be doing so much other stuff that I'm focused on me and bettering myself, that I don't have the energy to put into negativity with other people. So yeah, pet peeve of mine, which kind of ties into this, complainers. Like, I do not like complainers. Like, if you have something that you don't like, first of all, don't blame it on other people, because your life is the sum of all the choices that you make. Like, literally, you design your life with every single thing that you think, say, do, your choices. So if it's something that happened, it's probably your fault, honestly. Unless like someone like blatantly like does something to you. But I'm complaining like body wise. If you don't like how your body looks, only you can change that, and you can do it. It's a thing. Like if you feel like you're too fat, you're too skinny, you know, the shape that you want isn't there, you can change it. You have the power to change all of that. Your financial situation, you can change it. There's ways to make money out here, and you do not have to go sign up to go sell tea or do any of these other things out here. Just read a book. Honestly, read a book. You can invest. You can start with a little bit and turn it into a lot over time. So anything, don't complain. Like, just make it happen. Just go change it. Like, whatever it is that you have an issue with, go change it. I know that I do not always hit the goals that I have and do things that I want to do for myself, but I don't complain about it. And if I do complain about it, best believe there's some plan of action that's coming right afterwards. Like, I don't just complain to complain. I just don't talk to talk. Like, if I talk it, I walk it. Like, that's what I'm doing. That's how I live my life. So yeah, so you can do anything that you want to do. You just have to believe that you can do it, and you can do it. So don't complain. People who play the victim kind of goes along with complaining, right? You're playing the victim. So you're like, oh, woe is me, someone did this to me, I can't do this because of that, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. No, like, you are in control. You are in control of your life. You are in control of your thoughts. You are in control of your feelings. You are in control of your emotions. No one can make you do anything. You are in control. And last but not least, for this video at least, exes that act like you owe them. Am I the only one that experiences this? Am I the only one? For the most part, the exes that I have, not everybody I stayed in touch with, but some of them I have stayed in touch with, or, you know, have a cordial relationship with them. So, you know, we're not blocked on social media and stuff like that. But sometimes I have like an ex or whatever who just like expects that I owe them something. Like, I'm the type, you know, I'm big on birthdays. Like, if I used to mess with you, I'll tell you happy birthday if I remember and stuff like that. Especially if I know like those type of things like you don't usually get normally, or that's what you like. I'm nice enough to do that. So at one point we were in heavy like with each other. You know, we shared intimate moments, occasions with each other. So like there was something there at some point. Like, I usually don't leave any of my relationships like on a bad note, for the most part. I don't talk to my ex-husband, but he was remarried and everything like that. Like, there's nothing to talk about there. But anywho, so yeah, like, don't act like I owe you, or if you have an ex, like they don't owe you anything. Like, you're an ex for a reason, honestly. Like, if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. If that person decides that they want to take you back and then they want to try to rekindle the relationship, good. But if not, they don't owe you nothing. Okay? And that's all the pet peeves I have for today. I don't like talking about stuff like this because I feel like it's kind of like a negative thing, but at the same time, you know, it's a part of life, and that's how you get to know me. So if you want to be, you know, cool with me, just don't complain. Do what you say. Don't be randomly calling people that you don't know like that. Don't act like you know people just because you knew of them back in the day, because it's a difference. And yeah, so that's all I got for this video. Make sure you guys like it, comment, subscribe. What are your pet peeves? What are the things that grinds your gears? Like, I'd like to know. I think sometimes people need to know that so they can know what not to do, you know? So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video.